So starting the test drive in this GX460, I'm just so impressed by just the build quality of this vehicle. I mean, I've seen how long these can last, just the engine, transmission, without super expensive repair bills. But it's a Lexus and it feels so luxurious. Just from the steering wheel, the wood grain feel, the heated cooled seats, everything is just top notch. And for this to be a 301 horsepower engine, it actually has a bit of pickup to be a, you know, somewhat large SUV. Now this one in particular, I believe it does need brakes about now, but just feeling a little bit of vibration there. It sounds great, and the shifts are just like butter. They're so smooth. But I want to see what it does in the manual mode. Now the shifts are not the fastest, so it's more of like a suggestion. So they're not snappy, but it does eventually shift when you tell it to. It's just not quick to do so. But the ride is fantastic. I feel like I can feel the road, but I also am extremely comfortable. Again, the ride itself is smooth, but I can still feel the road in a good way through the steering wheel. And especially if you want to use this to go off-road for whatever reason, it's nice to have that, I guess, dual capability of being a luxury vehicle as well as an off-road vehicle. And road noise is actually minimal, and then wind noise is surprisingly fantastic. Literally could not hear the wind at all. It looks like it died down, but still very impressed by that. Now I like the GX460 a lot, and I believe it was supposed to be kind of similar to I guess the luxury version of the 4Runner, and that's what this vehicle feels like, just much more pristine, if that makes sense. It's an off-road vehicle, but it's just so luxurious. And for the price point, this one's gonna be around, I think, 28 to 30,000. And honestly, for something that's gonna last as long as this, if you take care of it, of course, not a bad deal at all, especially all of the luxury amenities that you get with this GX460. Again, heated cooled seats, your heated windshield wipers, universal garage door transmitter, sunroof, heated rear seats, rear AC. For 2012, this thing was pretty loaded out. And honestly, in today's world, it's still a super luxurious SUV. But just a great overall vehicle, in my opinion. And you can still see a lot of older GXs out and about with 300,000 miles on them, where they're on their 4th or 5th owner, and that person put a new front bumper on it and made it as off-road capable as possible. These things go forever. And that's that Toyota Lexus luxury. Just what you can expect from, at least up until recently, because they had the naturally aspirated V8s, the bulletproof 6-speed automatic transmissions. So hopefully they'll be just as reliable as you start to see these twin turbo powertrains and 10-speed automatics. But this, the Tundra, the older 4Runners with the 5-speed, they've made so many long-lasting vehicles and continue to do so. So me personally, I shouldn't say I'm thinking about buying one of these, but I wish I could buy one of them because it's actually pretty practical, except on gas. But I mean, it's roomy, it's very capable in terms of off-road, and it's just luxurious. But this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2012 Lexus GX460.